Dog check.
Yo, what it do, baby? Playoffs is in the air. I smell it. It's gonna be getting dark a little early. We're gonna be practicing under the lights. It's gonna be one of them, man. I can't wait.
Winter is coming, baby. Winter is coming. I tell
Yeah,
you.
yes, man. I seen some UGG signings the last few days. I knew what time it was, man. Playoff time.
Cause you know when we were coming in on the introduction, I almost forgot what I'm supposed to say. It been so long,
Yeah,
I almost just came right on in. I didn't know what to do right there, coach.
we know when you nigga getting money, they got Versace rolls on, Versace headbands. They ain't got time for a little guy like me who begging them. Hey,
Hey
man,
man,
let's get
it
something
did,
going.
it did new coat. I'm flossing. I got that come betting with not them ragged ass dolphins, boy. You know.
But hey, man, we here, man. We here. Let's not cry over spilled milk, man.
The
It's
number
not.
one park in the AYFL, baby. You know, I know they got some people in front of us that kind of ducked us. You know it is what it is.
Yeah,
You know, all road lead through Boyne.
they
We
know.
we the northern side of the AYFL. So if you traveling from south and you trying to get north, you gotta come through Boyne. Ain't no way around it.
Yeah,
Turnpike 95 don't matter.
well,
You gotta see us.
yeah, man. I see some people tomorrow. Oh, we got all 17s made it. I mean, all 18s and all this and that. But how you gonna make it to round number two? How you gonna make it to round number two?
That's the real question.
Anybody can go there and get 40 ball the clock right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Which one you right, man?
I mean, hey, but hey, that's neither here nor there, man. But to Bulldog news, you know what I mean, that's to
What
the
about it?
Bulldog,
Man? What about it, man?
man.
We got some good things. We got some great
Yeah,
matchups.
yeah,
You know, we
man.
just got everything finalized. They ain't know if they're gonna do shootouts, coin tosses. We got division with 5 teams with the same record. It kind of crazy, man.
Yeah,
And
that was
I'm old school, man. You spot the ball. If you want to figure out who in, who out, spot the ball, man. All that last year, that spot the ball. We do a shootout, and we gone.
yeah.
That's how I do it, but not everything just calculated. And that person got win from it.
We
In
got
a
Chat
way,
GPT, bro.
I had to bring them in too. The way players move around, you really can't even go off a strength of schedule of last year, determining who should be seated this year because a team like Delray Silverbacks that was in the Super Bowl last year
Right.
probably won't even make the Super Bowl this year. So to say, oh yeah, you're gonna get this amount of points for beating them, and they probably not even a top three team no more. That's kind of tough, you know.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know, man.
yeah, that's been their way of doing it. So if they've been doing that, yeah, I can't be mad. Ain't like it just popped up. If it was something that just popped up, then I could, I feel a certain type of way. But I don't feel no type of way, especially the boy team in it. I don't give a damn what happened. Out there. Y'all do what y'all gotta do down there. Don't bother me because I knew we would have enough points just because of who we play and our schedule is normally stronger than most people's schedule. So I already knew that little beef that was going on, it wasn't gonna bother us. Like, just show us
We'll
where we
spread
at.
either way, huh?
Yeah, just show us where we at, who we play. We gonna show it that day. It is what it is.
With you, I'm with you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What you think about let's just talk about how this season went for some teams, coach. You know, we got some good matchups in the first round. We got 6U. I think our preseason kind of helped us get ready for
Yeah,
the season play.
right. You used to being in the big game, a lot of people showing up, and especially that damn Dairy game. Shout out to them. Shout out to the quarterback they got over there. But that game was a lot of people out there in the morning to see that one. It fit the bill, but us playing in games like against the Ravens at Mills Pond, then we played against the Chiefs at St. Thomas, then we went to Orlando, played against the Tampa Jazz. Like those games, ain't no game too big for us. We done seen it. You know what I'm saying? So now we regularly preparing. Now y'all might be over preparing. You don't know what to expect out of the atmosphere. So we've been in those atmospheres, so we already know how to control ourselves. And even the kids, that shit trickle down to the kids. If the kids see the coaches calm and confident, then they gonna be calm and confident. So I think that was one of those games. So we just, it ain't start how we wanted it to. I thought shit 3 touchdowns better than them. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we still battled through. We had an early fumble that that I was pissed off about. But hey, it is what it is. We still made up for it and finished the drill.
Yeah, we could have played better for sure. They got a man over there, man. Ray, he gave us everything we can handle. He almost struck twice. So he really got away on our first defense. Ain't too many kids could say they really, got to the second level on our first defense. So that boy's a real problem. So we made some changes in that game heading into it, and we took away what they wanted to do, and then they made adjustments. So we were playing chess. It worked out. So it's a couple of things. I know we'll probably see those guys again. So we want to be prepared the next time around. You got to be able to kill a roach with a sledgehammer, man. So we don't want to give them no hope. And I think personally, that's going to be their best shot. The kids all the time how they haven't lost before. They had a great group. So going into that game, y'all, confidence at an all-time high. So we do see you guys again. I think they may be prepared better, but mentally, the kids like, damn, they already beat us. Like, man, we gotta stop this guy. We gotta worry about this kid hitting me. Like, so it's gonna be a lot more a mental game, more so just playing football how it was before.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we got 6U Hollywood Powell in the first round, and we hung out on them pretty good during the season. They got a pretty good kid over there, man. He one of the other kids in the league that got a white helmet. So if you wore a white helmet on the 6U division, you was a bad man. So he one of them guys that you can't come out. He gonna try to turn that corner where he trying to lose 5 yards, 6 yards. He trying to get to the edge. So we respect the sport. We gonna prepare for him, and I think they're a team that got better throughout the year, but I think we should be able to finish it off early, and get ready for the second round.
I agree, and I definitely seen him, so I know what you're talking about.
100%, great kid.
I think we just got too much on that level, especially in this first round.
So and then our bracket pretty much set. Dairy Broncos, Broncos, all right, that was pretty good. Miramar, Pompano, that's probably gonna be the best game in my opinion. That 3 and 6 seed. So we'll see how those two go, and then we get ready for what we got second round. One thing about it, when you got your schedule, you kind of look ahead and kind of see who you're gonna play. But right now I'm in kind of limbo because I don't know who I got second round, man. So we just trying to wait it out and see what we got coming down the pipe, man. But one day at a time, baby. One game at a time.
Definitely. So on this 7U, man. 7U for us, man. I think definitely one I know very disappointing loss that we definitely want that get back from that one. But throughout the whole season and seeing all those backs and seeing the way the defense played, them boys flying around. Some of them backs, they definitely got a couple guys, that's a Heisman candidate, so we know what they can bring. And Kendall, we haven't seen Kendall. We haven't seen Kendall all year. I mean, I looked at him on tape, but seeing him on tape and seeing him in person is very, very different.
Kendall is a team coach that went undefeated last year on 7U, and they were one of the favorites to win the bowl going into the playoffs last year, and they ended up getting upset by Pompano Eagles, in the second round. So was that first round or second round? That was the first round. So that definitely was 6U. You can't sleep on the division, man, because like I tell people, this the age group where they develop the fastest. So from 6 to 7, same thing. You got kids that they still learning how to tie their damn shoes. You feel me? So some kids jump out earlier in May, but by November we done caught up. Oh, I love it, man. I think it's gonna be a great game. They got playmakers. We got playmakers. I think we finding our stride, finding our pecking order, and we kind of got it right towards the end of the season. So it's gonna be a good one for sure, man. But I expect the fellas to bring it home, man. We trying to move everybody to the next round.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's some of that's the old heads team. The most seasoned coaches in the park on that team. So they done been through the fire plenty of times. So we know that they'll be able to come out with one, man. So
Gary, y'all take notes, man. Once you trying to revamp your part, step 1, and putting all the old heads on one team.
Yeah.
On one style, and bring in the other guy. I can't give you no more sauce. That's it. But that's step one. Consolidate those guys.
I'm mad he gave that up. Trace.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? But shout out to the Sevens. So I think honestly, we'll be in the way that it's lined up. So we seen most of the Sevens. We just gonna probably have too much. I think we're gonna have too much, and it's gonna. I feel like it'll get away early. You know what I mean? So, but that's to be seen. So, shout out to the Sevens, and
moving right along. Good thing, Coach. We got all our games at 2 locations, man. We got Miramar and Core Spring.
And it's good vicinity. We can get that quick to the next one. You know what I mean?
For sure. You either 1 seed or 2. We 1 and 2 seeds. We got 1-7 that they was in that super age bracket. Well, they was the number 3 seed the week before, and then they ain't even play a game. Somebody else won and dropped them to 7. So it's just a tough division, man.
Right. Yeah. But we're gonna make a bitch pay for that.
So 8U, Coach, 8U, Baby 50 coming on down, 11:30 game, same location at Miramar. What's your expectations of that?
Oh man, I think we
Frank Gore, the head coach over there, right?
Yeah. Frank Gore got Lamar Miller over there. They coaching them up. I've been watching them throughout the season, and I know we had them, so I done watched every game. You know what I'm saying? And I can see the progression in them getting better and doing some different stuff that they didn't do it because we played them the first game of the season. So you was going to have a totally different team. You know what I'm saying? So we've been watching them. I like what some of the stuff they're doing, and we pissed off a little bit too because that's the only team that scored twice on them. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little chip on our shoulder about that. So I mean, I don't want to get on here and sound crazy arrogant, but I think it should be one of them. I think you have to, when you get to the playoffs and you that top seed, you got to establish dominance. You got to make bitches look ahead like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? I think for us throughout the season, we want to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to always, we can just get 40 points, this and that. We want to score how we want to score and when we want to score. You know what I'm saying? So we know we could always just hand the ball off, do this and do that. But so I think it's been deceptive throughout the season a lot. You know what I mean? People see this person put up this and, y'all only scored 20 or that, you know what I'm saying? So I think now it's time, the training wheels is off.
I mean, regular season for seeding, man. You want to make sure you're in your best form heading into the playoffs. So it ain't always about style points. It's more so about fine-tuning your team, seeing who can handle what situations. How many times could this kid run the ball? Who can make open field tackles? You might have a kid that's a good DN, but a great corner. Right. Or might be a great D tackle, but a better DN. So just fine-tuning your team and making sure you're getting everybody in their best position possible. So you not one of them teams that get upset in the second round because another team made their adjustments and you would have been playing the same way from week 1 to week 10.
Right. I'm glad you said that because we're definitely on that. It's almost like positionless football, just the best 11 motherfuckers out there. Give me the best 11. We'll put them where they need to go. So that's, that's kind of the way we've been leaning towards moving some pieces around and just seeing how it worked. We started, doing it a little bit in the season. So I think we'll be definitely with this whole week of practice. And then another week, we damn near really got 3 weeks the way our schedule lined up. So you figure in the spring football season, you had 18 and 19 practices in high school. We done had 12. Mm-hmm. Damn, they had a mini damn spring season, spring practice
over these last couple weeks, right?
Exactly. So you'll have 12.
Hey man, plenty of time to fine tune it. They gave us 2 back-to-back buys, so we kind of took that time off to heal up a little bit, man. So whatever worked. Some people fine tune. I know Goose got a more complex offense, so you definitely want to make sure everything hitting on all cylinders with your motions and you're pulling and everything like that. Luckily, I don't have to do as much of that. So, we said we'll heal up, man, because we've been doing a lot of thumping. Yeah. So, moving right along, Coach, I think this is going to be the game of the week for the part. The 9U with the number 2 seed, Miami Powell. We was really supposed to be the first team to beat them. up, took the lead with 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and we let it slip away at the end of the game, man. So I think this is gonna be one of them ones where we can get our bite back and send the number 2 seed home.
Exactly.
This team is a great team, man. They show up, they play hard, they got good defense, they got some home run hitters. So it's just fine tuning and responding because Miami Powell got some playmakers as well. So I think it's gonna be one of them games with fireworks. And if our secondary can make some plays and O line can make a little scene because the backs don't need much.
Right.
They ready to go the distance. So if we can do that, I think we can pull this one out.
Yeah, and I think it's time for this age group to show some resilience because they tough. They're a tough group. I think it just at certain points in the game they kind of have little laws or where they'll break down a little bit. But I think this will be one of them ones like Pompano where they finna be locked the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those games, and I think this group they really show us what they made of on Saturday, and I'm definitely intrigued to see it. I know they games right after our game. And I can't get up out of there because I gotta respect our team. You're gonna be at the same part with us, so I gotta watch that game. So all y'all that's going over there, we're gonna be hit the page up with the scores, what's going on throughout the game, just to kind of let us know. But we know.
Don't worry about it. You cover the 10, I'll cover the 9, man. It's crazy because 9 they really, really, really good, and then they can have something that can slip away. Exactly. They knock off the Super Bowl champs. And then they lose. They could have sent Derry home and then got upset versus Derry. So it's like, which 9U team, which true team we gonna get next Saturday? Well, Super Bowl form or take the lead and let it slip away? Because they gonna have the lead.
Right.
They can respond to adversity. They got the guys that can do it, but they haven't been able to close the door on motherfuckers. You gotta close the door. You gotta put their ass away. Put your reverses in. Put the trick plays in, put the shit in, man.
Make them have to guard everything and know that they got to guard every inch of the field, you got to guard it. Ain't no packing it in, ain't no none of that, bitch. You're going to have to guard and tackle in space. And we got the guys that it's hard to fucking tackle in space. So we got to put our guys in position. But I got all the faith in the world in that 9, so we just waiting to see it.
I'm with you, Coach. I'm with you, man. Like you say, they knocked out the Super Bowl champ, so they more than capable. Exactly. More than capable. They had the lead on every team except Miramar. So it's just this gonna be one. Put the foot in front of the other right here and get this playoff run rolling with them, man. So I'll be there. I'll cover it. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. You let me know what's going on with the 10U, man. Because one thing about these fellas, they put it away early, man.
Yeah.
And I don't even think they got to finish this game versus Hollywood, pal.
They went back on a weeknight.
So they was up like 28 in the second quarter, and they had to come back and finish the game.
Yeah, they went back on a weeknight and handled and sealed it off. You know what I mean? And man, these guys,
they've been responding, man. Like we said, we was upset with their preseason leading up until Dog Pound. I like, God damn it, that's what we want to see. So they showed they ready to play, opened up with Plantation, and Plantation probably the only team that looked like they almost could have did something on us. They the only team that scored twice on us, and I'm probably expecting Plantation to be in the bowl, man. They look real good, but we was able to handle business with them too. So, and Pompano Eagles,
right?
So, only thing about that 10U bracket, they didn't get to see Kendall, who was the Super Bowl champs last year, and Sunrise, who I think they finished the season 9-1,
right?
8-2.
Yeah.
So it's a couple other good teams in that bracket that they didn't see. I would love to see them matchups in the second half of the playoffs, but I think this was gonna be over early, man.
Yeah, definitely gonna be over early. And this team, they got shit on every level, bro. It's hard to and these guys in the secondary, especially in a game like this, you might not get a play. The defensive line gonna make the plays every time. You know what I mean? I mean, you want that, but you want to see a little bit.
I mean, for the running back shape, they should hope that the defensive line make it, because if you get on that second level with number 1,
oh my God,
it's gonna be hell to pay.
Oh my God,
and they just running around back there for fun.
Exactly. That guy, that's a guy. For real.
That's a guy.
But this, I mean, man, This group coached up very well, very disciplined. You rarely see them making mistakes, or is it maybe that they just beating people so bad, but they not making mistakes. They out there no huddling, making your ass have to rush. They dictating the pace. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a team like that, and they've been playing like that since we seen them. So with these damn 12 practices or whatever we had to get ready to go into this playoff push, only thing I don't like about having that long is you've been competing really. I mean, you're in practice competing, but still to get out there and go against somebody else is a little different. So that's the only thing. But the way they've been playing and the way they play fast, the way they look over to the sideline, we ready to go, we moving. Hey man, I'm just excited to see it. I'm happy that I'm gonna see that fast pace and the playoff intensity. Even though it's another game that should be easy, you're gonna see playoff intensity. And as a coach, as a fan of the game, you want to see that bowl like player old bowls, not these new bowl people sitting out, but the old bowl games where everybody came and this was their last one, and they, you know what I'm saying? So that intensity. So it'll be very, very interesting. That's why I'm a little upset that you get to go to that 9 because I know that's gonna be the most, to me, the most intriguing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely ready to see that team. Man. We ain't seen each other in 3 weeks, man. We're gonna all be hanging out together.
Yeah, for sure, man. So that's the expectation with 10U, man. We gonna have some little better matchups, on the other fields, but 6, 8, and 10, we should, this ones versus 8, it's the top versus bottom, and that thing should be over early. So they should be wrapping up the last game by 6 o'clock over there. But moving on to 11U, I believe it's probably the team they put 54 on.
Yeah, that was early in the year. This was the first game. Remember, this was
54 zip statement game. They scored 50 ball. Yeah, man, and I'm talking about statistically, this is the best offense to come through the organization.
Yes.
They scored 456 points this year, I believe.
Yeah.
So statistically, if you want to get into players and all that, we can conversation, but numbers don't lie. That domination, the style, points they are winning and not scoring, and they onside kicking and they kick in, and it was complete domination, man. Like they was from fucking rookie mode. So 11U was pretty impressive this year, man. Even the Brick City game, dog. Well, some people counted them out completely, and I wouldn't watch Brick City versus Southeast. What's that? A Texas team? I don't know if dead or wet, and they just put that big boy back there and just let him run. And I seen him just light their ass up on the ground. I'm like, okay, we finna be able to get on the second level, because if they D-line don't do it, we gonna be able to do it on the ground once we get on the second level. So they definitely exposed them. I think they surprised the Brick City coaches as well, because they were talking about 16 and 18 and 12, and a lot of people left home sad. It's so crazy. They were sad, and we were happy. I wouldn't say happy, but we know we let that one get away.
Yeah. That's one of them ones. That's that one that got away. You really you looked at her like, damn, I should have let her go. But I'm happy that she married with a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for this team, you see teams come out on fire and just be lighting it up, but they all hit a little wall at some point in the season. To see this team never hit that wall, foot was always on the gas, big plays, a lot of turnovers. So that shit like that translate. Like, yeah, we're gonna get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? So if we ever get in that situation to where we need to make a big play, our guys know how to make big plays. You know what I mean?
I seen a little stagnation, a little bit. What was that? In the third quarter versus Doya Boys. The first half, they ended up letting them get in, and I could see the frustration and the standard there defensively, because the goddamn kids on the field was 38 hot that they even let them score when they was up 20 points. They were mad at each other. So the standard there of greatness. And then we ended up coming out the second half and starting a little slow. We got a holding penalty. We went Wildcat with Bam. He got tackled for a loss. And then we got into like third and long, and I seen LJ take a bit up top, and I ain't seen that ever. So it's just the ability of the kids being able to adjust in that it just speak volumes on the athletes that they have over the cause LJ was a running back for me for a long time and I didn't even know he could catch. So to see him take the top off the defense, it's just like wow, the playmakers there, man.
No, you ain't catching them if you got a couple steps, boy. Yeah,
you're right, exactly. Exactly. So that was one, and they responded, man. You know, it's gonna be. You know, it was more so about how you respond in that situation because we knew the game was gonna be won. But seeing the kids respond right there, it was like, okay, when it gets tough, somebody can make a play. You feel me?
Right.
Outside of Bam, because we done seen Bam take a game over.
Yeah. I'm definitely intrigued and impressed with this group. And like I said, this shit gonna be easy work. We gonna be getting prepared for the next one. So we'll see, man. Hopefully that second one, we all at the crib. But we'll see.
Last but not least, Coach.
13U, man. Vunt is Vunting. He doing what he doing. He Vunting. He normally under the radar. He just chucking along with his guys. His guys getting better every week. His on both sides of the ball, and I'm gonna say special teams because little Vunt that's kicking that mother. He a pretty good kicker and can put it in some places that can get him a chance to get the ball back and stuff like that. But offense, they look great. Defense, they look great. They're another one of those teams that they was represented us last year in the Super Bowl, and I don't expect nothing less. I think if it do anything less, it's a huge disappointment.
You know, I think there's another one of those teams where they've gotten closer and closer and closer each time they faced jump out boy. And, you know, shout out to that jump out style because they're doing a great job. But boy, we closing that goddamn gap. And number 5, unreal. You know, he tried to take that game over, and I think we had the lead late in that game as well. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's like the kids at jump out, they don't flinch. They done played a lot of tough games, dog, and they done find a way to put it off. So I think we went over another notch as well, just being able to see ourselves at the end of the game from the Super Bowl to that regular season game, and it's been getting closer and closer, dog. So I think no matter what happened all the previous years, boy, you do on 13U, all the other shit go out the window.
It's on.
You feel me? Yeah, you only good as your last win, sitting their ass out in the box, baby.
Yeah, right. It's on. And I know we got the guys that can do it. I think defensively, I think we definitely closed the gap from what our defense with their offense. You know what I'm saying? And offense, I don't see nobody fucking with us on offense. That is well oiled. And I just think we got to jump. With Kendall, like I said, I haven't seen Kendall at all this year. But just by the seeding, I'm 17.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to see him, boy. Driving down there.
Exactly. Exactly. So I expect them to handle business. I mean, I'm pretty sure you expect the same thing. I expect them to handle business and get back ready for the second round. I feel like we should have a full park at practice again next week. You know what I mean? Well, not next week, the week after the first round. You know what I mean? So going into the second round, we should still have a full park. And we're going to be under the lights, baby. Time unchanged.
100%. Everything under the lights, baby.
Yeah.
But that's our recap, man. That's the expectation for the first round. Smooth sailings for the most part. 9U game of the week. They got the potential to take their ass in, send their ass home. Right. You know, so like you say, man, it's a standard. Boynton is standard, and all roads lead through Boynton, baby.
Yeah, can't get in there unless you go through us, man.
Well, Coach, if it ain't nothing else, man, you know, we'll catch the people on the next one.
Yeah, man, we'll get the video up. Let them see what's going on, man.
Well, people, see you next time, baby. Dog chat.
Yo.